So I get asked frequently, what it was like to leave such a successful mortgage career to launch a coaching and training company. And I have to admit, it was a very scary thing to do. I was defined by all of my big mucky-muck roles in mortgage. I had big titles. I'd been an executive vice president. I was a national success strategist for a national mortgage bank. And it was really tough to leave all of my top producer awards behind to start something new. But I have one thing that I commit to in leading my life, and that's to live with no regret. And I knew that if I'd never started my company, I would live with huge regret. It was terrifying, and what I realized is how many different parts of myself emotionally showed up. Part of me was like super excited about embarking on something new. Part of me was utterly terrified that it would even be possible for me to get this thing off the ground. Part of me felt really irresponsible because I had so many commitments financially that what if this didn't work and I couldn't make a living? And then the other part of me, I really dropped into imposter syndrome. Would anyone really believe that I was worthy of coaching, teaching, and training them on a national level? But I had to really own all those parts and feel all those feelings because they're part of who we are. And I had to keep plowing forward, and I thought, if I take the same path that I did in mortgage, where I'm not going to give up. Failure's not an option, and I have to keep taking a step forward. If I do that in my new coaching venture, then I ultimately will be successful because that's what led to my success. So the reason I wanted to share this story with you is because I think frequently we have these dreams, we have these visions, but we never act on it out of fear, and we stay in our comfort zone. And it's super scary to break that and really go into the dreams that you have for your life and your future. But I'm going to encourage you, if you're thinking about writing a book or getting on stages or doing something different that may terrify you, but also you think would fuel your soul, I'm going to encourage you to think seriously about taking the leap, because we only have one shot sometimes to make our dreams come true, and I want you to live with no regret as well.